Started Big Blue Nation on hand, and here come the Cats as they get set to host Ball State, and it's all coming up in a matter of moments. And welcome to SEC Network Football presented by Allstate. Boy, Coach Stoops ready to get this season rolling. He said it's been a long camp, ready for some games. And he's got some new faces on display, like veteran quarterback Devin Leary. And Ray Davis, a transfer running back from Vanderbilt. Some holes to fill, but hopes that these guys can do it under the direction of their new offensive coordinator, Liam Cohen. We'll see how this offense plays out today against Ball State.
He is going to have some fun. I mean, he's excited. Watching him, he seemed as joyful and as excited about what's happening for this season. So now he gets a chance to kick it off.
And Kentucky won the toss. They want the football first. That means we will get to see that 6'1", 217-pound senior quarterback Devin Leary, who has thrown for over 300 yards 8 times in his career. And certainly, what do you expect? Listen, at least in this opening game from Leary today. I know there's a lot of pressure on his shoulders.
Well, I definitely expect Devin to come out here, operate this offense, make sure that he distributes the football and takes some shots. So for him, he's poised. He's a veteran in this. Here we go. Let's see him play well.
They are on the same page when it comes to this offense. First play, little play action. Deep over the middle. Pass is caught there. Dane Key breaks the tackle. And he is ripped down around the 30-yard line, but a big gain to start the yards.
When you look at this on the replay off hard play action, he's able to find the deep crosser, and Dane Key does the rest after the catch. What an explosive play. That's the way to start a football game.
Boy,
3 backs, 2 wideouts.
And we'll throw again. Quick hitter to the outside. This pass is caught. That'll be a gain of about 7 on the outside, as that one goes to Ray Davis. Good clean snap. Kick is on the way.
Clean into the uprights.
Yes, execution flawless. That is a win for the Cats. A little bit shy. They lost their last 3 games of the regular season. Inside handoff. This time, Cooper's wrapped up in a hurry. He may have even lost a yard or 2. Keyshawn Silver, a transfer in the middle out of North Carolina.
And that's really what we're looking at. Look at the penetration up front. That defensive front, controlling the line of scrimmage, a lot of knockback. They were able to get them.
Perhaps 2 of the biggest names coming out of that transfer portal, and they were able to land Leary. Boy, nice run from Ray Davis out over the 30-yard line.
And that's what you see from Ray. You see the foot quickness in the hole. I mean, great job of being patient. They talk hole. That's exactly what you get. Look at the footwork. Then he gets vertical, sticks his foot in the ground, and now he's able to do exactly what he does. Great run.
Well, the lag. They'll hand it off inside.
Just not much there.
Cooper, maybe a yard.
Pistol, downhill.
Hand off to Cooper. He is stuffed right at the goal line. Straight handoff, Davis. He's out over the 36, falls forward to the 39-yard line. That'll bring.
They provide some movement for this front.
Stay on the ground with Davis. He'll have the first down. That should be the final play, and it is. Leary. He's been handing off to Ray Davis for a while. Started the game 2 for 2, but missed 4 straight until that complete.
He's getting lined up. Play action shot.
Over the middle. Dane Key's wide open. He's to the 20 and tripped up and tackled there by Lawrence Strickland, but another big catch and run from Dane.
He's watching. He's in a cut split. It's soft and off coverage. He finds himself in the middle with nobody there. And again, I mean, they're really attacking the middle of the defense. I mean, they're getting soft zones, and so when they're running good second level 4 crossed.
Quick throw coming near side.
Speed
Robinson down to the 5-yard line. Gain of 15. And
Kentucky. Anytime you get soft and off, speed and space, man, they're going to flick it out there and see if their guys can beat you one-on-one. Zero coverage.
Leary looking to throw. Lofts it up, and there should be a flag. There are a couple of flags coming in as Dane Key is wrapped up as that ball was heading in his direction.
Personnel, they move a tight end in the backfield.
Davis gets the handoff, cuts it to the right side, and gets into the end zone for a touchdown.
What vision by the running back. Unbelievable job by the offensive line, but he was untouched. And again, you see the patience. You'll see the patience.
Timeout.
To go here in the second quarter, Ray Davis did this a lot for Temple and Vanderbilt. Now
one tight end, two receivers.
Roland Pemberton in running back, but they're going to throw here. Hatcher under pressure, slides to his right, gets it to Pemberton, and he is met immediately. He may have lost a yard. Alex Safari coming on to make the play. The sophomore out of Cincinnati got some work last game at quarterback now for Ball State.
Quarterback counter.
Boy, he is met at the line of scrimmage. Deion Walker disrupted that play. Brought down by Oxidine of Kyle Kelly, the redshirt sophomore quarterback. Pemberton trying to get the edge, and he is walloped pretty good there. Nice tackle from Kentucky as Toulouse.
Coverage on the back end.
Here's Hatcher, steps
Zone
up
coverage.
underneath. Koziel makes the catch, and he gets popped. Ball comes free. No whistle. On the run. The catch, Jalen Geiger will take it to the end zone.
What a play by Jalen Geiger. Wow. Right place, right time.
66 yards. Koziel got walloped by Trevin Wallace.
Look at the replay. Right place, right time. I'm sure they're going to take it back to the replay booth to talk about exactly like what happened. Was he on the ground? But
after review, the ruling on the field, a fumble recovered by the defense, return for a touchdown stands. Touchdown.
Yeah, we're in complete agreement with that. It's just not enough there to say that it wasn't a fumble. It's pretty high right now.
it's pretty high.
There's a little razzle-dazzle.
The reverse pass.
Trying to get it to Kelly. He'll run with it and get it out to the 26-yard line. Kelly goes in motion now. Here comes a pressure. Boy, Wallace timed up the snap perfectly, causing chaos in the backfield. And they get a tackle for loss. Boy, Wallace missed him the first time, got back up. He and Afari combined. Here comes some pressure. They pick it up for a moment, and down goes Hatcher. J.J. Weaver getting in the backfield.
Octavius Oxidine, I tell you what, you talk about two disruptive guys winning one-on-ones. Great job pushing the pocket. We saw this earlier. It looks like isolation on the outside, so.
That's where they go, and they get it to Brown. They run away from the middle of that. Yes, he is certainly an impressive individual. How do you eat like that? First down by Kentucky. Give it yards, those yards, most by a freshman ever in Kentucky football history. Here's McClain. Has some room to run. Little dead leg out to the 35-yard line. Do with his offense here. That one's deflected and knocked down by J.J. Weaver.
Again, that 6'6".
Hatcher dumps it off underneath. Malcolm Gilly lost the football. They're going to say he's down. They'll bring that one back.
I'd like to see this one. That ball's out. The ball is out. The ball is out.
Boy, they just cost Kentucky a touchdown.
But they still have to look at it. They may not give them the touchdown.
It was an immediate recovery by Kentucky, which would allow them, even though,
to possess the football.
To get the football, but
right.
After review, the receiver lost possession of the ball. It'll be Kentucky's ball at the 31-yard line. was recovered in the immediate continuing action. The game clock will be at 1 minute and 28 seconds.
On the way, Alex Rayner lines it up. Good clean snap, kick on the way, plenty of distance, and it is good execution, and the result is 3 on the board for the Cats.
Coach Stoops said
Team with 1:08 to go before halftime. 4-man rush from Kentucky. Hatcher will be dropped. Khalil Saunders with another tackle behind the line for Kentucky. 6th tackle behind the line today for Kentucky.
when you look at the inside. I mean, just getting on the edges. These guys pushed them off the edge. I know they have a tight end down here.
Pemberton met in the hole and
Trevin
dropped
Wallace.
right there by Trevin Wallace, the junior. And another tackle. 7 stops. Second down. Here's Leary. Barry Brown wide open. Inside the 30. That'll stop the clock.
You know, when you look, man, you get free access outside, but they're playing zone defense, and they forget about Barry Brown. I mean, that's one of the most explosive players on the field, so you really can't forget about where he is.
From the near hash mark. Kick is on the way, and it is through the uprights. Barely, but it's just enough.
He's been money today. I mean, you look at where he's at.
Pressure comes. Samanza dropped. The third sack of the game for Kentucky. The 8th behind the line of scrimmage.
Look at the blue wall on defense. I mean, these guys get off the snap, vertical penetration, and looking to run some type of high-low game.
There he's down in the pocket, dumps it off underneath, just waiting for something to break open, and Ray Davis does for a first down over the 30. Boy, good patience. Handoff left side, big hole for Davis. He's near midfield before he's tripped up. Another first down for Kentucky. That'll be a gain of 19.
It's Marcus Cox. Watch him at the point of attack. Look at that hole. I mean, you could drive a tractor through that hole. Nice job by Ray Davis accelerating through the hole. Nice job on the back.
It's a disaster. Only 131 teams in the FBS, and they finished 129. Good protection, sets up the dump off over the middle. Pass is caught there by Brendan Bates.
It's a great job, the tight end.
They will roll it right.
Coming back with boot.
Over the middle.
Touchdown.
Flag down, touchdown, Kentucky. Dane Key in the back of the end zone from 6 yards out.
Holding, defense, number 12. That penalty is declined. Was over the play. Touchdown.
But Devin Leary doing his job on this drive finds Dane Key in the back of the end zone. And the Cats have... Let's see what Ball State has in mind here.
They go empty.
Samanza pump fakes, brings it down and gets it to the 16-yard line. To actually spot him back around.
Was the unknown, right? How do you respond to that adversity? They certainly were dealt it in the first half, losing a guy like Clayton Call. To see their response and under a new quarterback like that says a lot about their response and facing that.
Mr. Electric.
Here is a response from Kentucky. Barry and Brown had a 100-yard return last year. This one will go 99 yards.
We hadn't called his name a lot in this ball game, but it doesn't take long for this young man to show what the magic looks like. Watch how fast he can go 0 to 60. You look at him, supreme acceleration, and once he gets in the open field, he's not getting caught. Remember, he's a 10-4, 100-meter. He won the state. Georgia, Tennessee. Wow.
Dump off, pass caught there by Magwood, and then hauled down to the turf.
Probably looking to push it down the field. Now they run back toss.
Cooper. Again, Trevin Wallace making another outstanding play for Kentucky. Cooper back in the game now at running back. Hand it to him, and he's driving his way down to around the 2. Stop there, the line is.
Play action. He goes straight drop back.
Koziel at the goal line, trying to reach for it. Quarterback sneak. Samanza trying to reach for it. I don't know that he got it. Kentucky says no way.
Doesn't look like he got it.
It'll be Kentucky football.
What a stand. What a stand by Kentucky. Look. Now, that's something that they've had to have worked on. Man, those guys.
There he throws over the middle. Pass is caught. Well, they've hit on that a couple of times today to Dane Key. He'll pick up 17.
You look on the backside, man, he gets an RPO slant. Defender falls down, and what we've seen from
Samanza shuffles to the left, gets hit by a couple of blue jerseys. He's dropped around the 38. Kick is on the way, partially blocked by the Cats. It'll roll harmlessly through the end zone, so Kentucky snuffs out the field goal. 320 quarterback, but he threw for 90 touchdowns and 11,000 yards at UMass. Larry goes underneath, pass is caught there. This turns into a pretty good gain for the Cats across midfield into Ball State territory. An 18-yard pickup.
Body mechanisms into that throw. I think he'll appreciate having these game reps and will be ready to move forward.
Well, if you're going to trust anybody with a surgery, I think Dr. Andrews might be the guy to trust.
Ray Davis.
Third down. Pass is caught. Davion Robinson with the reception.
Ball State playing a little cover 2.
Looked like a pretty serious leg injury as they get set to go to Athens, Georgia next week. Here's Davis trying to finish with a flurry to the 10, to the 5, and that'll be a touchdown for Kentucky. Ray Davis with 6 seconds to go breaks one for 30 yards and a touchdown, his second of the afternoon.
And that run put him over 100 yards. But when you look at the feet, the vision, the quickness, watch the cutback. Feels it, sees it, and knows how to put it in the end zone. He's been doing it his whole career. For them.
Your young quarterback.
Quarterback, running back, offensive line.
And that'll do it right there. It'll be over. And the Cats open up the 2023 season with a 44-14 victory. They put up 357 yards of offense. Ball State at 292. Leary finishes 18 of 31 for 241. Davis 14 for 112. Ball State, though, have to regroup, get ready to head to #1 ranked Georgia. And Kentucky will deal with Eastern Kentucky next week. So for my partner, Derek Mason.